guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here, and welcome back to my forever world, where it's episode 5, and I still have the most basic of tools. But today, all that is going to change as I walk along my newly constructed lovely path, which unfortunately ends here, and I have to wade across this bay for the rest of my journey in order to get to the mothership. Ta-da! There it is, docked at spawn, where it always is, and always will be. Unless there's some crazy Minecraft update in the future. And let's do a quick check to see how my sails are doing. Yes, they're still taking forever to age. Very fitting for my forever world. But my little guy, he's all green now. That's so cute. And he's going to be so excited for me today because I am finally getting an enchanting setup. And hopefully I can complete it before I lose all these 20 enchanting levels that I've been holding on to. So we're gonna need diamonds, we're gonna need obsidian, we're gonna need books, and I don't have any of those things. So we're gonna need to go mining for some diamonds. And luckily, I know exactly where to find them, because apparently I walked right past some last time without noticing, but luckily everybody in the comments noticed, so now I know exactly where to find them. And if I remember correctly, they were through here, through my secret tunnel, and out the other side, in my favorite cave, somewhere down there. And thanks to this conveniently placed water, we can get right down to diamond level. Just like that, we're already in the deep slate. I see one! Oh my gosh! I see loads! But the one everybody else saw was over here. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yes, I do see that. Oh, there are two! Wait, hang on a second. Have I just got everything I needed in the first 10 seconds of being in this cave? 2 diamonds for the table, and 3 for the pickaxe. Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Why are there literally so many? It's the lack of torches, isn't it? Come here, you scoundrels. Nothing stands between me and my... Ow. Ow. Ah! Okay. Not my finest work, but I'm alive, and my diamonds are waiting for me. 1, 2, 3. Well, I think that was rather masterfully done. Oh, these arrows? Yeah, they're just for decoration. Ow! Oh my god. Okay, that's my cue to leave. Thank you, cave. Once again, you have delivered the goods. Let's get out of here. And it's dark up here, so let's have a little sleepover. These arrows. Making me look like a fool. Oh my goodness. Next, we just need some obsidian and some books. And I don't have any of the components required to make a book. This is a fresh new world. I haven't even harvested a single piece of sugarcane yet. Oh, there's just so much to do. Should I just get in a boat and look for sugarcane by the side of the river? I'm just gonna trim some off the top so it can regrow. We follow the forager's code here in my forever world. We have to be sustainable. And next we need some leather. And there's only one way to get that. Sorry, cows. Oh, look, some pillagers. Ah! That was crazy. They're looking right at me. But they must be intimidated by me. They clearly didn't see what happened to me in the cave. Oh my gosh, we got 1 piece of leather. I need so much leather. I'm gonna have to kill every cow within a 10-mile radius. And I refuse to kill any horses in this world. You never know if the blue axolotl is gonna grow up one day to be a horse girl like B-dubs. And she'd be very upset if there were no horses left. Cows, though, they can get the axe. Literally. Oh no, what if she's a cowgirl? Hadn't considered that possibility. And it's raining. Whoa! There's lightning too! What if I die? Oh, there's some obsidian! Wait, that's perfect! We also need that! The lightning guided me here. It wanted me to find this. And there's already 2 pieces of obsidian in here. Now I only need 2 more. So I'll make my diamond pickaxe. And I'll go to town on this ruined portal. By go to town, I mean harvest 2 pieces of obsidian very slowly. And now, I can craft my enchanting table already. Just need some paper and leather to make a book, and my table is ready. Yes! And now, We just need a load more books. Like, a load. So on my way back home, I collected more sugarcane. But it was surprisingly rare to come across. I'm not sure how many bookshelves this is going to make, but we're about to find out. That is 1 bookshelf. Yeah, so we have a long wait for all this sugarcane to grow. While I waited for what felt like the world's slowest sugarcane farm to grow, I decided to make myself useful. First, I harvested the entire potato field. And we have almost an entire double chest full of potatoes now. Oh my gosh! What the heck? This is so creepy. They're always appearing. They just stare at me. Why are they just looking at me like that? Then I replanted the entire potato field. Yeah, that one took a while. And the sugarcane was still not ready. So, having expended all of my usefulness for the day, I decided to do something a little less useful, and I dug up the riverbed. Yep, all that pesky sand and gravel there, I didn't like the way it looked. So I dug it up and I replaced it with dirt. That took a good 30 minutes or so, and by this point, I at least had some sugarcane to harvest. But it still wasn't enough, so back to the river I went to build some big rocks. Yes. And that has made a big difference. How is this happening again? Why do they keep showing up? This area suddenly feels very hostile, and I think it's time to go check on my sugarcane. Okay, a modest haul. Not too bad. Maybe we can finally make a few more bookshelves. So with 19 sugarcane, we can make 2 more bookshelves. Great. Just 12 more to go. So I need to find something to do with myself while I wait. Oh, I know. We could do something to improve this river crossing still. Because it looks nice, but it does still require me to wade through the water like this. And we need a way across that doesn't involve getting my feet wet. And the solution is lily pads. Yes, we could just place a few of them on the surface of the water here, and then I can just parkour across to the other side. And all I'd have to do is go and gather some lily pads from the swamp, right? Wrong. I can't take them from the swamp because 1, I want to stay here so my sugarcane grows. And 2, if I remove all of the lily pads from the nearby swamp, they'll be gone forever. But there is another way. Fishing. So let's craft my very first fishing rod. And then, using a very rudimentary setup with only 3 bookshelves, I can actually enchant this bad boy. Oh, I don't have any lapis. No! What? How could I be so foolish? Oh my goodness. Well, that's egg on my face. I'm gonna have to go and get some lapis now. Hopefully there's some down in this little cave over here. That would be really convenient. For me. Just gonna have to risk it. Right. So that's all my enchanting levels gone then, obviously. Do not shoot those crossbows at me right now. Cool. I don't know why I did that. That was silly. That was so silly. Ugh. Okay, well, at least there are 7 of my levels still down there. Let's get those back at least. Man, I'm so silly. I only came down here for a piece of lapis and I found death. I'm gonna have to do so much fishing now to get all my levels back. Ooh, some boots. Of course! Feather falling! Is this some kind of sick joke the universe is playing on me? Ay, alright, okay, well, I think I saw some lapis over here anyway, at least. That'll cheer me up, that's cheered me right up. You know what? I think I will actually put these on. When the universe sends you a message like that, you don't ignore it. Oh, well, at least my sugarcane's grown. I could probably make 1 more bookshelf from all this. That's gonna give me slightly more enchanting power. Unbreaking? I did all that for unbreaking 1? Well, at least it'll last me a long time. Which is lucky because 27 casts later, and I still hadn't caught a single lily pad. Then I realized that lily pads are technically junk items, and I could actually get more junk if I fished in a shallow pool of water. So I just shimmied on over to the side here and started fishing the shallow waters instead. And it turns out this was definitely the right strategy, because the lily pads came rolling in. But the best part about all this fishing is that I got all my levels back and more. Oh my gosh, my blooming sugarcane. I got so distracted by this fishing thing. There's probably enough there to build a whole library. Right, let's put these lily pads down first, so I can get across this river much easier. There. Now I can sprint across here without getting my toes wet. Now, let's go get that sugarcane. And it's time to complete my bookshelves. Actually, I could probably harvest all of this now. Every last piece. And that gets us only one bookshelf, actually, because now I'm out of leather. Ugh, I wish I could turn these leather boots into books. Alas. Now we only have 9 bookshelves, but I need 15. And the worst thing is, there are no cows left in this entire world. So I'm gonna have to do something absolutely monstrous. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, thank goodness. There are some cows right there. Thank goodness for that. Okay, that's 6 more pieces. Now, unfortunately, that still has made only 2 bookshelves, which means we're still going to have to do something rather monstrous. Crafting rabbit hide into leather. Don't look at me like that. I didn't invent the crafting recipe. We just need some of these dandelions to breed my rabbits, which are very conveniently trapped here in my secret tree hollow. Oh, here's a dandelion, and you have a dandelion. And then you make a little baby. Oh, that's so cute. Here's one for you, and one for you. Now we just have to do that over and over again until it's time to harvest the goods.
One eternity later.
Alright, it's time to harvest the hides. But as I stood there looking into those adorable eyes, with those floppy ears and the fluffy tails, I realized, I can't do it! Don't make me do it! There must be another way! Maybe the cows will come back one day. Wait! There's one up there. It's a sign! And he's coming down to greet me, to give me his leather. Yes! Any more cows? Yes! The day is saved! Yes! We have all the leather we need. No more cows need die today. And we made it back to the ship just before midnight, so I can craft my last few bookshelves. Oh, what an ordeal. But now, dun, 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 we have a full enchanting setup, with the potential to enchant all the way up to level 30. If I had 30 enchanting levels, that is. But unfortunately, I left a few of them in the cave. Now, you may have also noticed that there's not a lot of space here on the boat now. I have this enchanting table, so I'm going to have to move it to a classic enchanting spot at the tippy top of a very tall tower. So, let's pack this up already. And we're taking this to its final destination. Over the lily pad bridge, through the secret tree hollow, past the bunnies whose lives were miraculously spared by an omnipotent being, through the very dangerous ravine that is very deep, and through this really boring tunnel, out the other side, and I spotted a nice area over here, past this dangerous lava of course, that I think would be the perfect spot for a little enchanting tower. Look, there are already floating islands here. Clearly the magic in this place is potent. So let's get up to the sky, nice and high. Yes, my goodness, it's perfect. What a glorious location to do all of my enchanting. But that's all I have time for today. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you next time.